Welcome back to more Disco Elysium. I've decided that although it seems practical to keep increasing all of my attributes here, I do want to start exploring thoughts a little bit more. The reason I'm not enjoying thoughts is because you don't really know what you're going to get out of them, and it costs so much. So I need to spend 1 point to unlock another slot, and then I have to use another point to internalize it. So I don't really know what the best way to go about it is. So I do want to do one, so I'm going to unlock one. Alright, let's unlock it. And then I want to decide what I want to do. Revolutionary nationhood. Guillaume Le Million. That one seems interesting. I kind of want to go with the Col de Mama d'Aqua because I think I still want my detective to be this psychotic, paranoid, crazy person. And I think if he gets really superstitious about this, it'll be funny. So it'll be a 7-hour, 10-minute research time. No temporary bonus or deficit. You heard it. The Mysteria Col de Mama d'Aqua. You're certain that you did. Well, maybe not quite certain, but let's say you're hopeful. Because it would make you very special. To be the only human being who could ever hear this invisible incorporeal bird. This animate whisper. This particle of sound. You're going to have to keep listening to sharpen your ear. Alright, let me internalize this one. Oh, actually, you don't need to use a second point. Alright, I guess you just need to use 1 point to unlock it. But anyway, that's what I got there. And then here, I still need to read this. So this is the Perholidon. I've been hanging on to this for quite a while. It's a pretty little puck-shaped cap of purple liquid that can bring on anything from hot flashes to military-grade psychosis. With sufficient tolerance, however, it can make any weather feel balmy, if only for a while. And then I do have this shirt I didn't read about either. So it gives +1 logic, that's nice. Pressed and spotless, gleaming white shirt, the kind that serious men wear at serious intersolary offices. Not yet piss-soaked or cum-stained, like the pants. Okay, good. Let's get going. I think I'm going to go confront Cuno's dad and try to get the speed. I think that's what I want to start with this episode. So he's in the apartment buildings behind here, I think. Well, I don't think I know. Or wait a second, I went the wrong way. Let's go behind this way here. I was already at the right spot. I just had to go here. My bad. And I think it was in apartment 12 is what Cuno said. That one?
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita.
Looks like we found where Cuno's dad lives. Point to the bill on the door.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
Gonna knock lightly.
No response. You'll need to equip the chain cutters to enter. Snip right through the metal.
Okay, let's do it. Let me put that where my bag is here.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges.
Let me go for it.
Secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. Snip. The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
Alright, let's go in. Why is this bouncing around? So every time I switch out items, it kind of highlights it in the inventory. It kind of drives me nuts. That's why I clicked it. Alright, what do we got here? Is that where the speed is? Take some money. Of course, I'm going to rob him as well. Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw. Score. It's right there, baby. Today's your lucky day.
Lieutenant, I've located psychoactive substances on this table.
Good. Confiscate it.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room.
Yeah, I hear snoring, so I think he's asleep. I'm gonna take the speed, of course.
You pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
Okay. And then, let me see what else I can interact with here. Glossy erotica covers the wall, wrinkled from moisture. Yeah, he's sleeping in this room, man. The air stinks with something sour. Let me look at this. Clothesline. Ooh, some nice pants. Gives me composure. Definitely take that. And I guess Cuno's dad is sleeping here. Of course I'm going to have to investigate it.
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed. A stained parka. Some towels and a duvet. Some socks even.
Hold up, Lieutenant. Look at that pile of clothes. The lieutenant has covered his nose. I'm going to slowly reach out my hand. Am I going to regret this?
Something underneath there is breathing. It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. You don't have to do this. Just get out.
No, I want to. I have to meet Cuno's dad. Keep extending your hand towards the pile.
Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. There is something alive underneath it.
Let me pull that blanket off.
You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol and God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth. You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
Kim, is this thing even alive?
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
He points to a fleshy lump sticking out from the other end of the blanket. The limb seems to be twitching from time to time.
A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's trying to say something in his sleep.
Is this Cuno's father we're seeing?
Well, judging by the color of his hair, I would say yes, it is.
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. The light from the window falls into his half-open eyes.
Doesn't look like he's going to fuck with anyone anytime soon.
No, it really doesn't. This looks very hard to recover from. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son.
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake.
Hold on, what happened to his eyes?
Can't you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Not a pretty sight.
He's gonna sleep it off. I know this shit. Suddenly, the man starts growling. 3 words manage to escape his mouth, along with a strong stench of alcohol.
Look, he's trying to communicate.
I'm gonna whisper, I took your amphetamine, old man.
Silence. Only heat emanates from the sleeping body.
Maybe we should help him somehow.
What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side.
Excellent form.
We could take him to Remedy or Saint-Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. The arm saws would turn him down. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, he'll be dead in a few.
Years, months, weeks. The pile of blankets grunts miserably.
So there's a perception check here. Let me leave and see if I can do anything to increase my perception. Drama, interfacing. That's reaction speed, suggestion. I need to sell these shoes because I deleted my modes of taxation thought, so it's pretty useless to me now. Come on, anything with perception. Nothing. Am I getting any negative bonuses for perception? I guess I can look here. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so I guess I'll just have to try it as is.
The aging alcoholic is still there, breathing. The air in the room is stale.
Alright, 58%. I'm really curious on this one, and it's a red check, so I can't retry it, so I'm really hoping I pass this. Come on, please! Should I put a point into perception before trying this? No, I'm just gonna go for it.
The man grunts once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets, trying to gesticulate something. And then it dawns upon you, clear and surreal. Pigs, he says. He's trying to call you pigs.
Fuck you. Die.
His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore escapes his mouth. He's asleep again.
At least he got to say his piece.
Alright. So that's that. Doesn't look like I'm missing anything else in here. Very interesting. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting to have like a really difficult physical skill check, which is where my character lags in. So I'm glad that was not the case. So let me go give the speed to Cuno. I did promise I would split it with him. And I gotta go like all the way around here. By the way, there was a check here.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. East Delta Commerce Center? This must be the name of the doomed commercial area.
Alright, so it's Volition. I kind of want to try this check. I kind of want to put a point into Volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Alright, let me level this up. I have 1 point to spend. I want to try this check.
An old call East Delta Commerce Center? This must be the name of the doomed commercial area.
So, unfortunately, it's only 42% still. Slipstream SCA.
No. Hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
Fine, dang it. I feel like I wasted that skill point. I'll have to try this again. If you remember, there was a woman on the other side. Seemed familiar. I don't know, I'm curious about that one. Alright, Cuno.
Cuno's like Cuno's dad. Cuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
I took care of the drug situation.
Alright, so you got Cuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, you give Cuno Cuno's kilo, then Cuno gives you half back. That's how we split it. It's the best way, street way.
Aren't you going to ask how I got past your dad?
Word on the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker, distraction style. That's some sick shit.
He nods approvingly to the lieutenant.
Not a single muscle moves on the lieutenant's face.
Cuno wants to hear all about it, but first we split the kilo, then we shoot the shit.
By kilo, you mean gram, right?
Cuno knows what Cuno means.
Cuno means gram.
Okay, let me see. So I have options to not give it to him. But I do want to give it to him. He kind of opened up to me. He's the one that led me to the drugs. I'm going to do the right thing here. See, my cop's not all crazy and psychotic. He helps kids get their drugs. Alright, fair is fair.
Wow, that's heavy.
He waves the minuscule bottle around, then slips it into his coat pocket.
There you go. More than half in there. Cuno's fucking honorable like that.
Nice, and I got a ton of experience for that.
There is no movement on the lieutenant's face as he stares intently at the trash container.
Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig?
Cuno, I met your dad.
Yeah, you do some Sambo shit, sneak in. Is the hooker thing real?
Sambo is an acronym for Samaran boxing, graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool. Just letting you know.
I killed your dad, Cuno.
What is this shit? He's fucked up on roids to drink more. You can't kill him. Cuno's dad says he'll die by his own hand. Die suicide style.
Cuno, your dad is a half-dead alcoholic. He was sleeping under some clothes.
What?
His eyes become large around.
Fuck right. Cuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Cuno told ya. Cuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Cuno's dad. You got lucky, pig. Cuno knew this. Cuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Cuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Cuno window.
Whatever scary thing he might have been, now he is nothing.
Yeah, Cuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma shit, stroke shit. Cuno's dad is so fucking violent. He's had a stroke many times. Shit. Cuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Cuno's dad. Speed shit, crime shit, fucking on the bed. Cuno's gonna go out like Cuno's dad. Revachol West style.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Cuno.
There's a touch of grief in there.
Fuck you talking sad? Cuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit.
The kid breathes in and out like a boxer. Chances are you are going to turn into that.
Fuck right I am. Now get your nun ass out of here before Cuno fucks it dead. You think because you broke Cuno 1 gram of speed, you're friends now?
I think it's interesting what they decide to censor and what they don't. It's very, very subjective, I guess, but it's kind of interesting.
Turn into... Cuno ain't turning into shit. Cuno is that shit.
Cuno won! Oh, you won, Cuno!
There were tons of unpaid utility bills there.
Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit.
Let me guess, Cuno's dad doesn't give a shit about them.
Yeah, that's right. Cuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink.
Find a job, pay them yourself. Your dad can't handle things anymore.
Fuck that shit. Cuno's gonna move underground. Lead I am shit. Ancient shit. Cuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
Yeah, in a tomb, Cuno!
The little one seems overjoyed at the prospect. I looked around in there. It's not an easy life you've got going on in that apartment.
The fuck do you know about Cuno's life? Cuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got plans!
Okay, let's conclude this business.
Yeah, pig. This shit is done. Now get the fuck out of Cuno's face. Cuno needs to drop the bomb.
I think I can still ask him about the trash can, right? I have more questions about the crime scene.
Yeah? The kingdom of Cuno? The fuck do you want with it?
The dead man's clothes were in the trash container. How did they get there?
Yeah, Cuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Cuno.
I need to know. It could be a lead in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen. Cuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Cuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Cuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Cuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Wait, I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around.
Look, Cuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that you took away. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
Entertain me, Cuno, all right. What's so great about these pants?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists. Believe it, you need this shit.
He unzips his jacket to give you a quick peek at a plastic-wrapped pants. They are graphite black and look brand new.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready. They will also make you into an idiot.
I might be interested in these pants. Let's talk about this later.
Alright, Pico. Shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Cuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Cuno.
As you can see, Cuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
There was also a mug in the trash.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes, does this racist mug have anything to do with it?
Yeah, Cuno sees where this is going. Cuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Cuno. Speak louder, Cuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Cuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene. Clean some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
He nods in approval.
Cuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Tell the Cuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting 2 and 2 together here.
Stop turning into a pig, Cuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Cuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Cuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Cuno's face.
The ladder. Ever climb it? Point to the ladder on the tree.
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Cuno killed.
So you would say that the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Cuno know? Cuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Cuno. Don't climb it, Cuno.
What's in the greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kit is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
Hold on, the gardener used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Cuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Cuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Cuno.
He fills his lungs with the rancid air. The gardener? She's actually not a gardener. Turns out she's a union fixer.
The fuck does this have to do with the Cuno? Cuno doesn't give a shit who she is.
You were expecting relaying this information to him to be more rewarding, right? Telling him you found out she isn't a gardener. You know what you should do if you want to get rewarded? Drugs. Drugs are more rewarding than work.
Let me heal my morale here.
Or alcohol, if you don't want to do drugs. Alcohol is just as rewarding, but it isn't a drug. This has been going on for quite a while, hasn't it? You've been thinking about drugs and alcohol for a long time now. Juicy drugs. Tasty alcohol. Seems kind of boring now, going back to... What was this about? Some yard? Yards aren't interesting. Only drugs are interesting. Drugs and alcohol. You feel sad now, but what can you do? Life has to go on. With a heavy sigh, you say...
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Cuno doesn't give a shit.
The fawn pants. Those are pretty sick, man. I like those, but they're $15 and I still have to pay rent tonight, so I'm gonna leave for now. Okay, I'm off.
Cuno doesn't fucking care.
Alright, Cuno. And what do I have in here? I have the speed bottle. Motorics and Psyche will go +1. And then that's physique and morale. This will give me Psyche and ruin 1 health. So you know what I could do? I could try that volition check again, but take the speed beforehand, and that would increase my chances. So let me see here. I'll skip through the text since we've already read it.
East Delta Commerce Center.
So I need to put another point of volition. I gotta do it, guys. I have to. Now I'm super curious. I already invested into it. Now I'm stacking volition even though I never intended to. Damage? What do you mean damage? Where's this -1 coming from? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and... It's Psyche, right? It's a Psyche skill? Yes, it is. Well, actually, let me see what the percentage is now without the thing.
East Delta Commerce Center.
58. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it because I really don't want to have to put another point into volition. So let me go ahead and do this.
Whoa. In your hand, Pyrrolidon, the double rainbow of synthetic hallucinogens, rare and gritty, a product of the age of atomic power.
Look at that little puck of liquid.
What a funny little cap. Don't let the scary medical warnings throw you off. It's an inadequate antidote to radiation poisoning, but a potent antidote to boredom.
Open the cap.
The container is warm to the touch. Or is that just the anticipation? You screw the lid open and look. A little slit on the side lets you just slurp it up. Like an oyster. Come on, slurp it.
Slurp it aggressively.
You suck a manly dose of the extremely chemical-smelling liquid into your mouth. There, it seeps into your tongue. When you swallow, it's already almost all gone.
Tastes like a kiss.
It tastes like many things, all melting into one conflagration in the back of your throat. As you look around, the world slowly exists as it did before. Only now, gentle flames lick at its edges, as though it were a photo burning.
Oh God, on fire?
Not really. It's just a metaphor. The effect of that otherworldly drop of liquid is slower, more subtle than that of real flames, yet just as warm.
Gotta go ahead and heal up here.
This warmth, it makes you want to share your discovery with Kim.
Kim, I just did a drop of that anti-radiation drug. It's great.
I'm happy for you.
His glasses turn golden as the fire reflects off the lenses. Once again, you are filled with the certainty. This man is your brother. Just don't mix it with anything, he thinks, looking you over. Thankfully, his sense of balance seems okay. Whatever, I'm not getting involved. Wow, Kim's badass. Or he's had a druggie partner. Whoa, that's probably it. He's seen it before. Look at all these guys go off like fireworks as information pours into you about the lieutenant's simple remark. I'm happy for you. This stuff is great.
Will I be able to stand straight and walk?
Why not? This government-developed substance seems very non-intrusive. You could even operate heavy machinery. Fire machinery.
This is going to be so useful in my line of work.
Already you can tell you're going to be slurping a lot more Pyrrolidon. This stuff is going to give you insight into that little flickering light hidden in all human beings.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a Pyrrolidon button. It gives +1 to Psyche skills. Empathy, Suggestion, Authority, Inland Empire, Esprit de Corps, and Volition. This is good before rolling a white check, but damages your health.
Okay, so let's try that white check now that I got a little bonus.
East Delta Commerce Center.
72.
This
So it
must
was
be the
58,
name
now it's
of the
72.
commercial area. Whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier, and... Alright, maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner.
Call her again.
There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Hi, it's me again. I wanted to talk to you.
My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
What?
It's you.
Before you can finish your sentence, the voice continues speaking.
My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Wait. Is she...
Wait, are you repeating your words?
Michelle, just please.
Even her breathing, the way her voice drops when she finishes the sentence, sounds exactly the same.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Is this some kind of joke?
It doesn't matter what I say, you're just going to continue, right?
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box.
Thank you. Now tell me, who's responsible for this joke?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
Gonna say nothing?
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget about you.
And then it hits you.
You're recording.
She tries again not to cry, and still doesn't succeed completely. Her quiet sobs sound old and distant, as if her voice is being played off a wax cylinder. Real or not, your mirror neurons react. It feels painful to be listening to this.
Why does it still feel like it's my fault?
Her sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. From time to time, you can hear people talking in the distance, but can't make out any words. This is where you hung up the call the last time, but the recording is still going.
Keep listening.
The phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around the sounds.
Is anyone there?
No one replies, but the static grows stronger like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out, completely different from the one before. Glorious and total somehow, crawling inside your head. Her words are too cold to comprehend. She smells of sodium lights and rain streaks on car windows. Eyes like pilot lights watch your shape in dark hallways, guttering.
So,
The strange alien thought pattern ends. The lieutenant cuts in, inspecting the intercom.
it was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other mysteries to solve.
Something weird just happened to me.
Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you.
That is true.
Alright, I'm gonna leave. Solves that mystery. I had to sink 2 points into volition for that, but whatever. My question is, whenever you take drugs or alcohol, how long does the effect last, you know? Yeah, I don't know. See, bonus from items, it's still up. Yeah, I don't know how long it lasts. Okay. Well, what do I want to do next? Let me take a look at my journal. So I have to buy the fallen pants from Cuno. Those fallen track pants looked enticing, but you and Cuno were not close yet. You need to figure out what's going on with him, and then you can get your hands on some performance gear. And then open apartment for Everard. I need to let Everard know that I did open the door. Who put the clothes in the trash? Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Find this person and you'll know who tampered with it. And then I need to ask another person about the tattoo's possible meaning. I think what I want to do is go on down to the pawn shop and sell those shoes that I'm never going to use. I have to get rid of the flashlight. I forgot this guy doesn't like the flashlight. Let me just put my baggie here. I still want to buy that thing.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Do you have any recordings of the Col de Mamadakwa?
The Col de Mamadakwa? Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds, for that matter.
I have been really into all kinds of arts lately. Experimental things, you know?
What an interesting development. Well, it's been a long while since I've gone hunting for the Col de Mamadakwa. Once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore, and started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead. This was before, you know, lost touch with them after all of that.
Get to the point. Do you have any recordings now?
I'm not sure. I wasn't even sure about our old recordings, which I no longer have. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for. Would you like to hear?
He starts rummaging through some tapes behind the counter.
Do we really have time for this?
Yes, it's absolutely necessary for my research.
This recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific. Just left a recording device there one morning. Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz audible to the human ear. It will be strange.
He switches on the tape player. The speakers begin to emit a low hum.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest. Breathing is becoming difficult. Not good, not good. You're about to start suffocating. You have to stop this.
Heal up again here. Kind of disappointed I'm out of heals. That always is a little stressful.
There's a growing sense of dread. The sound is coming from inside you, but also surrounding you. It feels as though someone is standing just outside of your range of vision and watching you, doing this to you. He nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums. Seabirds most likely, gulls and such.
What's that?
Gulls and skewers. But
He raises a pointer finger and inclines his head toward the speakers. A new, very high-pitched shivering sound emerges amidst the others.
A low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues, then begins to recede, dissolving in what must be the sound of water lapping at the bank.
you know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the Col de Mamadakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong photons. Probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still, fascinating, aren't they? Early morning sounds.
There's something I'd like to sell.
Sure, let me have a look.
I'd like to sell my clothes.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
He looks you up and down quickly.
And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparking in the light of the projector!
Nice. I have some armor.
Alright, let's see it.
I've got these Sebatons.
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't need bloodthirsty mercenaries knocking on my door looking for their missing toys. Besides, this gear costs a fortune. There's no one in Martinez with that kind of money.
It feels like he would have accepted the risk if he hoped to profit from it. It's not greed, though. Deep down, he's a gambler, provided the stakes are sufficiently interesting.
Okay, so that's unfortunate. I really thought I could sell those shoes. Yeah. I don't have anything to sell at the
Another
moment.
time, perhaps.
have other business to take care of now. Well, that is unfortunate. Is my bonus still up? No. Oh yeah, it is. Bonus from items. Yeah. Okay, so I need to find a way to make money. Let me go to the other shop real quick, to Fritz. I do need to buy some more medicine regardless. I don't like walking around without an ability to heal myself. So let me check out the medicine cabinet here.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Alright, some Dramamine. I mean, it's kind of risky to buy this because I haven't paid my bill yet, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
I can't remember if she buys stuff for me. Let me just check real quick.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
She puts down the magazine. Oh yeah, I forgot I have that check. I need to exchange this novelty check for cash.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the Union, sir.
She rolls up the giant novelty check. Looks like she's seen it before, and slips it under the counter.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, you don't work for the Union. The Union works for you by supplying you with cash. Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin. Great combo. Ask some local dealers, maybe.
Leave. Okay, excellent. So now I got plenty of money. I think I'm gonna go buy that tape player. But first, let me go pay my bill here. That way I don't have to worry about it. I don't forget about it. Nothing like that. I'm not gonna talk to these guys yet.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
I know, super weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still.
I was just thinking the same thing. I should ask him if we're in the same station.
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Alright, so I'll talk with him in just a second, but let me pay the bill.
Can I help you?
About my bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real?
Yeah, 20 real for the night.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Goodbye. Alright, let me talk to him again here.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
He shakes his head, looking like he's really having a hard time believing this shit. Look, I just have to ask. Are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Okay.
Okay?
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Okay, then see you around. Alright. Let me get out of here. I want to go buy that record player because I think that I'll be able to get the record to play karaoke. Or wait, I'm going the wrong way. I'm still looking for that. Right here.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves. And your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
I want to buy that boombox.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever, Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
This reel-to-reel boombox of everyone's youth. A little banged up, a little chipped, and honestly, not that loud either. Looks cool though. Excels at being carried on the shoulder, allowing you to play audio tape items and blast music into the face of unsuspecting strangers. Okay. Oh, nice. Tape player Harman Washi W2. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really play anything. I guess I need tape. See, I was hoping there was going to be tape in there. Oh, it is playing music. Wow, I'm like the most obnoxious person in Revachol. I want to go down here and explore this area. However, let me put the bag instead. That way, if I can collect any loot, I'll be able to do that. Let me look here. The radio relay hums with electricity. Some coins right there. Dang, I'm gonna need to make a lot of money for tomorrow. And actually, before I explore this new area, I know this episode's a little shorter, but I think it's a good stopping point. So I do want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.